Boarding group 3 through green lane, boarding group 3.
Welcome back, and if you're new here, my name's Michael Evans, and I'm a photographer in the Cincinnati area. But in this video, I'm going to talk about my first trip, my first international trip that is, in Paris, France. That's right, I went to Paris, France. I got my passport probably a month before we left for this trip, and I got it stamped. They still do that over there in France, which is really awesome. Hopefully I can get many more stamps in the months and years to come as I do as much traveling as I possibly can to fill this book up. But yeah, we landed about 8 a.m. This was an overnight flight. We tried to get as much sleep as we could, but you know, those things just never really allow you to get really great sleep. So we only slept about half the time. So we're kind of running on fumes. But yeah, we dropped our bags off at our hotel. We want to try to make it through the entire day so we can reset our bodies to the time zone that we're in. And yeah, we're super tired, but also super excited. And we want to get the day off going strong. So we just made it to Paris. Didn't really record much of anything because we were sleeping. And it was about a little over 7-hour flight. So we are now just here. We're walking around before we have a tour of the Louvre that we have set up in a couple hours. So we're just gonna walk around and see what we can see, get some food, stuff like that. So we made it to the park right outside of where the Louvre is. I'm not sure what this park name is. I probably wouldn't be able to pronounce it if I did know what it was. But yeah, we're out here. We walked for a couple of miles and we're just taking a little break before we find something to eat. And then we have a tour of the Louvre. So it should be fun. Lots of stuff to see. I'm stopping all the time to try to take as many photos as I can and all of that. So we will see what we can do next. So we were able to get a couple of croissants. We went to an actual bakery. There's a lot of places that sell baked goods, but they're not actually bakeries. So you have to try to check out the places that are actual bakeries here to get the proper food. But now we're walking over to the Louvre so we can get to our tour a little bit early and maybe get some photos. The weather's not looking so great right now, but hopefully it'll be better later. long after that, we met up with our guide for our tour of the Louvre. What's really cool about these types of tours, at least the one that I did, I can link it down below. It's not affiliated or anything like that. I'm not going to make anything off of this. It's just the tour that we took, we got to skip the line, which was really neat. Saves you so much time. I hear the lines can be up to like 3 hours or something like that. So yeah, we get to save that time, see the Louvre, and then get out and see more of Paris. So that was the plan. This tour was supposed to be, I think, 20 people, but it ended up only being about 6 of us. There was a family of 14 that never showed up. So yeah, it made it a bit more intimate, and the guide was just able to talk to us even more and everything like that. Yeah, he walked us through a separate entrance, so we didn't even go to the front entrance that everybody else went through. We went through a different entrance, which there was really not much wait at all. You just had to scan you had to put your items into a scanner. I had to make sure that I kept my film outside of that. But yeah, it was really cool, and we got in really quick, and then we were able to see all the things. So I'm going to show you some of that.
Someone's got to break his heart, and we know who you are. Who you are. We know who you are. We know where you're from. We've seen what you've done. I think that it might be too late for me tonight.
So after seeing all of that, I want to say that the tour itself was really awesome. The guide himself was really funny and super knowledgeable. He said on his off time that he was a stand-up comedian, and you could definitely tell by all the jokes and stuff that he was telling us. He really focused on French history, so it seemed like he knew a ton about that. He was explaining everything in very detailed matters, which was great. I would definitely love to see more of the Louvre. But on this trip, it was all French history. We spent about 3 hours in there, so it went over quite a bit of things. Um, yeah, it wasn't one of those scripted tours that was kind of dry. He kept it very interactive, and he was engaging with all of us and asking us questions. So that's all you could really ask for in a tour. The only problem was we were very tired. We sat down for like 2 minutes while he was talking, and I started falling asleep, so I had to stand up. So yeah, it was great all in all, and I would definitely do it again. 10 out of 10 for sure. After the tour ended, we really didn't have much of a plan. We just knew that we wanted to get something to eat because we hadn't eaten in hours now. And we just kind of wandered around aimlessly until we figured out where we wanted to go. So, of course, I had my camera out. I wanted to soak in all the architecture, all the streets, the housing, everything, and just kind of see what that looks like while we were walking around trying to figure out what we were going to eat. So, I'm going to show you some images of what we saw and what I captured while we were doing that.
I'll be your love, I'll be your sunshine, I'll be your love, I'll be your sunshine, I'll be your love, I'll be your sunshine, I'll be your love, I'll be your love, I'll be your sunshine. You see the sea, I'll see the sunshine, I'll be your love, I'll be your sunshine, shine, shine.
So we went out. We saw the Louvre today. It was really cool. Um, it's just so massive. There's so much stuff there. There's no way you could see it all. The guy that we had a tour with said that one guy did 1 minute at each piece of art, sculptures, and all everything that's in there, and it took him over 3 months just sitting 1 minute at each piece of art. Takes that long, so it just really crazy on how much there is to see there. It's so massive. I didn't even know how to. We got lost trying to leave. So it was really cool to go there and do that and walk around. We're gonna call it a night a little early. We spent 7.5 hours on the plane, and then we had to just leave there, drop off our bags, and then go pretty much straight to get something quick to eat, and then just to the Louvre. And then after that, we went and got some dinner. It is now like 7 o'clock. It's 7:30 right now, but we had a full day because we only got like 3 or 4 hours of sleep on the plane. It was hard to sleep in the seat. Wish I could afford those lay flat seats. If anybody wants to sponsor me, please let me know. I will take a lay flat seat to pretty much anywhere. But yeah, it was a good ride, a good plane ride and everything, and we had a great day. So it's gonna be even better tomorrow. So I'm gonna end this right here, and appreciate you watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe as usual. It helps a ton. And I will catch you guys later.